Sister Sledge, he's the greatest dancer on BBC Radio Oxford. It's 23 minutes to 6. It is now time for the man to enter. I'm talking of Van Connor, my movie buff. It's his entrance theme. We've got to play it.
Every single time, without fail, as always, Mr. Ball.
You love it, though. You love it, don't you?
It's always appreciated. I mean, it memorialises a sadly fallen studio that I was literally just expressing my fondness for and how much I miss it.
Well, yeah, you can reminisce every time you hear it. To be fair, it's better than every time you come on I play this.
That's very true. That's
just
very
wouldn't
true.
work. Just wouldn't work. So, how are you? How's things?
TGI Fridays if I do that.
How's things with you going at home in lockdown then?
I can't complain. You know, I always have the movies, and I always have specialty lists like today's ensemble to assemble for good folks like yourself. So I get to revisit some classics and some modern classics as well.
Yeah. Now we've obviously got a theme going here because of tomorrow being the 75th anniversary of VE Day. So you've got us a lovely selection of war films that we could be watching this weekend.
Well, they're all war themed. They're specifically themed for World War II. There are different angles. So I'm going to start you with a comedy, and we've got Dad's Army, the 2016 feature adaptation of that starred the likes of Toby Jones and Bill Nye, and basically revolves around a sort of kind of not a reunion special so much as a sort of a remake of sorts, a remake sequel, if you will, starring a new cast as the classic characters when an Associated Press reporter, played by Catherine Zeta-Jones, comes to town to do a story on the Home Guard. But of course, they're bumbling, they're overcompensating, and hijinks will ensue. I've got a clip for you.
Madam, I'm most terribly sorry.
I thought I saw a tree move.
I had to, Captain. Mr. Godfrey wanted to use me as a convenience. I'm afraid my call of nature called rather loudly.
I fear we mistook you for a Nazi spy. Yes, thank you, Walker.
Miss Winters, Associated Press.
Captain Mannering, Warmington Home Guard.
What a coincidence. I'm doing an article on the Home Guard of Warmington-on-Sea for the Lady magazine.
Us? In a real magazine? We're going up in the world, lads.
Well, you come highly recommended.
Oh, now, I've got a confession to make. I've not seen the movie, but I was a big fan of the TV series when I was a kid. Am I going to be disappointed?
I think you'll probably enjoy it more than I did. I'm the opposite to you, Adam, where I hadn't seen the series. It's just part of the cultural background that I lack. And I just got presented with the movie, and I just could not settle on the tone for it. It just didn't resonate for me. But I could appreciate how it was sort of reverential enough and sort of held the original in enough of an esteem that I think fans would really appreciate. It felt like a lot of fan service. I think you'll enjoy it. It's a good old-fashioned time for the whole family, and, you know, it's suitably themed.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, well, it's definitely suitably themed for tomorrow. So, yeah, that's one to check out this weekend. I might give that a whirl. Do you know, is there somewhere that is showing that at the moment, somewhere streaming?
So that is on ITV, actually, at 8:30 tomorrow night, so you can cap off your day as the sun sets with Dad's Army.
8:30 tomorrow night. Sorry, what channel? We missed you. You cut out.
I apologise. That's ITV.
ITV, 8:30 tomorrow. Brilliant. All right, well, that gives me something to watch over the weekend then. Lovely. Next, I've seen this one.
Oh, this one's a belter. This is Christopher Nolan's Dunkirk.
Yeah.
This is the IMAX 35mm extravaganza that features just a distortion of time and a play with sort of narrative conventions as it depicts three different elements of the evacuation of the troops from the beaches of Dunkirk. And it's absolutely brilliant. I'll tell you what, I've got a clip to set the pace and the tone for you.
You should be at home.
There's no hiding from this, son. We have a job to do.
Turn it around!
We shall fight on the beaches. We shall fight on the landing grounds. We shall never surrender. We shall never surrender. We shall never surrender.
It is just an absolute Well, it's going to be an absolute classic movie, isn't it? I mean, it's so well made. I've got nothing negative to say about Dunkirk whatsoever.
I think Dunkirk's an absolutely terrific movie. I adore the work of Christopher Nolan. Tenet is something I'm really looking forward to this summer as well. I mean, if the cinemas reopen in time. Just an absolute blinder of a hell of a cast. Like Kenneth Branagh, Tom Hardy's in there, Cillian Murphy, Barry Keogh, of course, recently from Calm with Horses. This is on Netflix right now, so you should absolutely check that out on there. I'm
going to watch it again. I'm good like that. I can watch films 3 or 4 times if I love them the first time. I saw Titanic 9 times, so that kind of goes to show you. Okay, finally, what have you got for us?
Not to leave out any other channel for you, I've got one on Amazon Prime. I've got The Imitation Game, which is, of course, the story of Alan Turing and his cracking of the Enigma code, how he basically invented modern computing as a way for the scientists, for the British military at Bletchley Park to crack the Nazi code and, as depicted within the film, gain the upper hand in the war. I've got a clip for you of Benny Cumberbatch basically weighing up the morals of what he's doing.
Please, the Germans, they won't get suspicious just because we stop one attack. No one will know. I'm asking you, as your friend, please.
I'm so sorry.
Not God, Alan, you don't get to decide who lives and who dies.
Yes, we do.
Why?
Because no one else can.
Oh, okay. That sounds deep.
It really is. I mean, written and directed by Morton Tilden, who would go on to make Passengers. It's. I mean, this gained a lot of awards buzz, deservedly so. A genuinely brilliant movie, a harrowing drama, but also a pretty great thriller at the same time because of the Enigma code element, the dramatic side lending to his own character arc and the events that befall him. But Benedict Cumberbatch is absolutely brilliant in it. Keira Knightley very good as well. I had a great time with the Intimidation Game. It's I would say it's sort of the soulful drama you could seek out to commemorate the occasion this year, and you can find that on Amazon Prime.
Benedict Cumberbatch, he's not in anything that's rubbish anyway, is he? It was going to be a good film if he's in it, let's be fair.
I'll make an argument for the Hobbit sequel sucking, just saying.
I knew there'd be a comeback from you with that comment. I knew it. Lovely. Hey, thank you for coming on and recommending these. Really nice themed viewing for the weekend, obviously with tomorrow being the 75th anniversary of VE Day. So appreciate that, appreciate your efforts, and we'll catch up with you next week with more, yeah?
Till the next time, good sir.
Have a lovely one. Stay safe. Have a great bank holiday weekend. Right. Eagle Eye Cherry, save tonight. This is BBC.